Economist, the total cost of the general population census amounted to $951 billion dinars. This is about $80 million. Kudos to the Iraqi government and their accurate census. I am told they should have the numbers by Sunday. People I know in Iraq have been saying the HCL is waiting for those census numbers, and should be approved quickly after the census totals are released. I'll tell you, the information we're getting is looking very good, very good. We know that they want to get this to us before Thanksgiving. It looks very good for us to get this and to have the exchanges at least well underway before Thanksgiving, so let's see what happens in the next couple of days. American companies arrive in Kurdistan. The region signs an agreement to enhance trade and investment. What is going to fuel the exchange rate? Oil? Al-Sudani receives a call from Putin. They discussed the energy file, planning the announcement of the preliminary results of the general census of Iraq next week. I have a feeling this may be what we are waiting for. Many in Iraq say they are waiting on this for distribution of funds and to change the value. I hope so. They want this census to be as accurate as possible, which is good. There's going to be consequences if you don't play by the rules, just like the black market. If you don't play by the rules, you're going to find yourself where the dinar becomes stronger than the dollar. The people still holding dollars in the country are not going to be happy. Oh, well, that's on them. The expectation is they're going to get money. They're going to get what they deserve, off their natural resources. American companies arrive in Kurdistan. The region signs an agreement to enhance trade and investment. The Kurdistan Region Investment Board announced the signing of an agreement between local and American companies to enhance coordination in the fields of trade and investment, during a visit by a delegation of 30 American companies to the region. The dinar is not a lottery ticket, so there is no significant RV or instantaneous riches. It could take months or even years to significantly improve the value of the Iraqi dinar based on the economic success in Iraq. The tellers, it's the front line there, they don't know anything. The executive level has the meeting. EMO knows what's going on with the Iraqi dinar, is being very careful. This is a speculative investment. You can't talk about it. They decided years ago to just lie to them. They did. We will not go more than $4, but don't waste your time and ask question about $16, $8, $11 and $12. Don't even do that now. Come out at $3, yes. If they reinstate it, will come out at 3 to 1. $2.83, $2.87 to 1 or more maybe. But it will not be more than $4. I think $4 is too much too, because no money in the world cost that much. Give me $2.50, I'd be happy. Parliament will resume the session next week and clarify the mechanisms for extending its legislative term. They are committed to finishing some key things before they call it a holiday. The session is still expected to end just before December 10th, which is Victory Day. I am still hearing HCL is in there as well. And hopefully a rate change. IMF, Arab country confirms commitment to flexible exchange rate. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, mission that visited Egypt announced that the central bank has confirmed its commitment to maintaining a flexible exchange rate regime, in order to protect the Egyptian economy from external shocks. Flexible exchange rate is one that is determined by market forces of supply and demand in the foreign exchange market. The IMF suggesting shocks to come is likely a heads-up that change is coming. Let's hope that change to come is for Iraq's exchange rate. The U.S. Energy Information Administration announced on Saturday that Iraq exported more than 62 million barrels of crude oil and its derivatives to the United States during 8 months of the current year 2024. A schedule of the administration, which Shafak news agency reviewed, showed that Iraq's exports of oil and its derivatives during 8 months of the current year amounted to 62,901,000 barrels. She added that Iraq exported about 7,984,000 barrels of oil and its products during the month of August, down from 8,868,000 barrels in July. The U.S. Energy Information Administration stated that OPEC's exports of crude oil and its products to America during the 8 months of the current year amounted to 310,417,000 barrels, with Saudi Arabia leading the highest rate of exports to America, amounting to 89,729,000 barrels during the same period of time. Iraqi oil exports to the United States have increased significantly over recent years, with export figures reaching record levels in some months, due in part to Iraq's ability to increase its oil production, as well as rising global demand for oil. Oil trade relations between Iraq and the United States play an important role in strengthening economic relations between the two countries, and contribute to enhancing the stability of the global oil market and providing energy to the American and